What does an insurance cover for renters? Renters insurance is very necessary for those who live for rent, as they will be protected in case of theft of their belongings or for cases in which they have to cover their civil liability for damages to third parties. If you live for rent, the home policy you need is a home insurance for tenants. Even if the landlord has a housing policy, it will not cover you or your belongings. So hiring content insurance for tenants is one of the best decisions you can make. What differentiates a home insurance from renter's insurance? A home insurance is one that covers possible damage or damage to your home. With this type of policy you will have insured both the content, the building, and the content, the goods you keep in your home. However, keep in mind that there are situations that your home insurance does not cover, so you should read the contract carefully before subscribing. If you are living rent, this insurance will cover your landlord and his belongings, but not yours or the possible damages that you may accidentally cause. Therefore, it is necessary to hire a content insurance for tenants, with which your belongings will be covered. Renter's insurance is not mandatory, but highly recommended. The tenant will be fully covered in cases such as theft, fire, possible damage to their belongings and claim of bonds. Home insurance coverage for renters. Renter's insurance will cover the damages that your belongings may suffer. For example, in case of theft, the insurance for tenants will cover the compensation. But an insurance for tenants will also cover the tenant's liability in cases in which, for example, you leave an open tap that causes a leak in the neighbor's house. Another of the coverage of home insurance for tenants is that, in cases where the landlord does not want to return the deposit when you leave your home, you include the bond claim to the landlord, both in a friendly way and judicially if necessary. What companies offer renters insurance? Now that you know what insurance covers for tenants and tenants, it is time for you to know the different companies in which you can contract this type of policy. One of the most complete options is that of Casa, with his insurance Quietly. This insurer offers defense against the landlord, either for breach of contract or abandonment of their obligations, recovery of bonds, both friendly and judicial, and legal telephone help for advice on the rental contract. Other coverage of Casa Tenderly are water damage, aesthetic recomposition of content and DIY and electricity services. The insurance for Fiat C tenants will also cover water and electric damage, as well as glass breakage, theft or robbery. Civil liability to third parties has a maximum capital of €180,000. In addition, your home assistance service includes locksmith services, DIY and medical telephone counseling. Pelayo offers the Hogar Alquilada home insurance, which covers fire, theft, replacement of locks, and electrical damages, in addition to other very interesting covers such as protection against vandalism or malicious acts and robbery outside the home. The Matua Madrelina home rental policy is also another interesting market proposal. It includes the coverage of fire, explosion, lightning and other atmospheric phenomena. In addition, this insurance is recommended for both tenants and owners. The first will be covered for the theft of their belongings and will be provided with assistance service at home, in addition to liability coverage. In the case of homeowners, they will have legal assistance in case of eviction, with a limit of €3,000, acts of vandalism of the tenant, cleaning of the home when the rental is changed and protection against non-payment of the rent.